Wrestling prep in-person camps is so different from any other camp I've been to. And I think the biggest things I've taken away from those in-person camps were first, just the technique and the body positioning and body movements that Carolyn taught me, just because they can be applied to all wrestling, any style of wrestling, any body shape. She really kind of changes your wrestling to fit your body and your style. And that's what helped me make my jumps. Maybe I wasn't the best at explosive double legs, but I could transform my technique and what she was showing me to fit what I like to do, which was a lot of low singles and things of that nature. And, she really helped me jump my levels in that. Secondly, is just the atmosphere. I mean, you got beginner wrestlers to junior world team members, college NCAA All-Americans, qualifiers, and it's just a high level room. And I think you have that wide gap of beginners and high level wrestlers. It just makes for an environment that everyone is trying to learn and get better. And I just loved it. And then for me in high school, especially, just being able to wrestle all those people, I think helped me jump levels, because you're getting people from all over the country, the best, and kids that are just starting. And I think that really helped my level of wrestling. And then also, past just the in-person camps, it's also just going to those in-person camps helps you get in with kind of the wrestling prep group to traveling with tournaments. I think that was one of the big things, is going into my senior in high school, I did all the trips. I did the Super 32. I did NHSCA Flow Nationals with the wrestling prep group. And I think without that, I would have been the only one from my high school traveling, would have had to go by myself. And I think just those in-person camps kind of get you in the door with wrestling prep, and they take everyone with open arms, and you can travel all over the country, and in some cases all over the world, making those high-level teams. And I think it's just awesome, and one of the huge advantages to wrestling prep.
When people ask me why wrestling prep camps are different, or what's different, Drew, to concur with you, is that I really don't have much experience at other camps. I mean, I certainly have been to camps that have watched, but to me, it's the amount of time and the situational learning that goes into the body movement and preparing the technique. So we don't have a set, there's not a set agenda, like 2 minutes here, 7 minutes here, 8 minutes here, and we run through it, and the clinician goes, I've taught you everything you need to know. You're going to drill it for 45 seconds and you're going to be great, right? We take it more like a little bit of a consumer reports test, a consumer, where we actually try it. Like, hey, we've got this body position. What's the best body position we're ever going to face when we're trying to achieve this in wrestling? And setting it up and practicing it and going over and over and being collaborative, not just saying to someone, hey, this is the way we do it, and therefore it's got to be done that way. Trying to break it down, help people learn to self-diagnose, to apply their own intellect to it, and then taking it to situations and going and doing it live. And I think also the camaraderie that you're describing is very unique. Today alone, on Facebook Memories came up all this stuff for World Team Trials in Akron, and so was Gandara at Pan Am Games, Carson at Pan Am Games, Carson winning World Team Trials, Josh Saunders winning World Team Trials, Jesse Vasquez at World Team Trials, Ryan Franco at World Team Trials, and we're all together, traveling together, and competing together to try to be the very best. And I think that another part of the in-person camps at Wrestling Prep, and you could say this more than I, is that there's no favoritism. Everyone is treated the same. Everyone's expected to do the same things, and it's based on effort, not based on achievement. Or there's very little pandering, and no sycophants around, and it's just breaking it down and getting done, and everybody feels accepted.